10-year-old Breasia Terrell went missing on July 10th, 2020. Bree lived with her mother and two brothers whom she was very close to. Earlier that summer, the family had attended a barbecue at her youngest brother's father's home, meeting his new girlfriend. He had not been very involved in his son's life, and they weren't very close, so his mother was encouraging that this is something they should work on. On July 9th, 2020, Henry Dinkins would arrive to collect his son for a sleepover at his grandmother's house.
When he arrived at your grandmother's house, what happened?
He came and got us, and we went to his house, and we was playing games.
Now, when you say he came and got us, who are you talking about?
Me and my sister.
Now, when Henry was at your grandmother's house, at some point, did you learn you were going to be going with him that day?
Yes.
How did you feel about that?
Good.
Were you excited about that?
Yeah.
To your knowledge, did Bree want to go with you to Henry's house?
No, I asked.
You asked who?
My grandma.
You asked your grandma what?
Can my sister come with me?
Why did you want Bree to come with you?
Because I feel comfortable around her.
Bree would join her brother and go and stay overnight at Henry's girlfriend's apartment. Her younger brother was in the living room most of the evening playing video games, while Bree played a card game in the bedroom with Henry sat watching her play. They eventually ordered food and then had showers, going to bed not long after.
The two of you laid down to get ready for bed. Where was Henry?
In the living room.
Did you notice anything about Henry at that time?
He was upstaring.
He was what?
Upstaring.
He was staring?
Yes.
Staring at what?
It looked like the back room that I was laying in.
Where was Henry when you saw him staring?
In the living room.
Now, when you were laying on the bed, where exactly were you on the bed?
Kind of like in the middle.
Where was Bree?
Kind of on the edge of the bed.
When you say the edge, was she closer to the window or the side of a bed?
The side.
Earlier you said there was only one bedroom in this apartment. Is that fair?
Yes.
Do you know where Henry and Andrea were sleeping that night?
It looked like an air mattress.
Where was the air mattress?
In the living room.
Did you ever see Henry or Andrea actually lay down on the air mattress?
Andrea.
And when you saw Andrea lay on the air mattress, where were you?
Still laying down.
In the bedroom.
Yep.
And where was Henry at that time?
Still sitting up.
At some point, did you fall asleep that night?
Yes.
Do you know if Bree had fallen asleep before you?
Yes, she fell asleep before me.
Dee, are you a heavy sleeper?
Not too much.
What about Bree?
Just a little bit.
At some point, did you feel something during the night?
A kick.
Do you know where that kick came from?
My sister.
Where were you kicked?
On my leg.
How would you describe that kick?
It was like a hard kick.
Now, have you slept in the same bed as your sister before that night?
Before we went to his house?
Yes.
Yes.
Had she ever kicked you before while you were sleeping?
No.
And the boy wakes up and his sister is gone. He gets up to look around the apartment for her. Andrea was awake also, both realising Bree and Henry were no longer in the apartment.
After you fell asleep, was there any point in the night that you woke up?
Yes.
When did that occur?
It was like at 3 o'clock in the morning. Nature called. So I went and I kind of glanced over. Had no glasses on, so everything was kind of fuzzy. So I saw that she was not there. So I was like, okay. Let me go get my glasses so I can see. And I felt on the bed. So I'm like, okay, she's not here. And my first reaction, call Mr. Dinkins. No.
All right. When you woke up to go to the bathroom at 3 a.m., was Mr. Dinkins there in the living room of the apartment?
Not at all.
Did that seem odd to you that he wasn't there in the apartment at 3 a.m.?
Yes.
Okay. With the children being there and visiting, did you have any expectation that he would be there throughout the night for the children?
I did.
All right. So you wake up. When do you initially discover that Mr. Dinkins isn't there in the living room?
As soon as I wake up.
What went through your mind when you noticed he wasn't there in the living room?
I have no idea. My mind was everywhere.
All right. From there, is that when you entered the bedroom?
Yes.
Did you see Detorius?
Yeah, I did.
Where was Detorius located at? Or DL, I should say, I'm sorry.
He was on the foot of the bed.
Okay. And then again, just go ahead. I'll have you take a red magic marker and mark that so that we understand his location there on the bed. After you put your glasses on, what were you able to confirm?
That she was not there.
Did you check throughout the apartment to see if the child was anywhere in the apartment?
I did.
What areas did you check?
I checked the bathroom again, just in case. I checked the bedroom. I checked the living room. I checked the kitchen. I checked everywhere.
Did you check the closets?
No, I did not.
Okay. Did you look under the bed?
No, I did not.
All right. At any rate, did you find Breasia anywhere?
Nowhere.
With Breasia being absent from the apartment and Mr. Dinkins being absent in the apartment, how were you feeling?
I don't think there's a word for it.
Okay. Did it make sense?
No.
At any point in time, did Mr. Dinkins wake you up to tell you that he was going to be leaving the apartment?
No.
At any point in time, did Mr. Dinkins wake you up and tell you that he needed to take Breasia somewhere?
No.
Did Mr. Dinkins suggest that there was some type of medical emergency for Breasia?
No.
Did Mr. Dinkins communicate to you that he would have reached out to her mother because the child wanted to go home?
No.
Was there any type of emotional disturbance within the apartment to suggest that Breasia had gotten upset in the middle of the night and wanted to go home?
Absolutely not.
All right. From there, then, when you noticed that Mr. Dinkins was gone, you noticed that Breasia was gone, what did you do?
First thing I did was try to call him. Mr. Dinkins.
What happened when you tried to call him?
It rang and it went to voicemail.
All right. Did you try to call him more than once?
Yes,
What happened?
same thing.
Did you subsequently discover something
Did I discover something? No.
about his phone?
Oh, it was off.
Okay. What did you do next?
After I got done calling him, there was no answer. I stayed up.
Okay.
I didn't have his phone. I didn't have Miss Langsford's number, so I couldn't call her. So I just stayed up.
Okay. When you say that you stayed up, what room were you located in?
Living room.
Okay. When you stayed up, did you turn the lights on?
No.
Describe then the environment within the apartment.
So when I got done going to the bathroom, it was dark. No lights, nothing was on. And then, like a half hour later, I hear a key. And then heard someone softly coming up the stairs. I guess he thought I was asleep and didn't expect me to be up. And when I saw him, he had on a whole different outfit. So I don't know.
At some point, do you leave with him?
Yes,
Did that happen the second time he came back?
the third time.
The third time? So he comes back a second time, and then he leaves again?
No. Which time? Second or third?
The second time he came back, and then he left again.
Yes.
Did you ask him any questions or talk to him at all during that point?
No.
Did you observe any talking between him and Andrea?
No.
So then he comes back a third time to the apartment?
Yes.
What happens the third time he comes back?
He comes to get me.
Again, what is he wearing at that point?
The same clothes.
How is he acting?
The same.
So normal at that point?
Yes.
Before this, several times between 2:13 a.m. and 2:50 a.m., a car consistent with the one Henry Dinkins was driving was seen on video near Credit Island, a small island on Mississippi River where Dinkins reportedly liked to fish. Dinkins bought $35 in gas at 3:31 a.m. and was seen getting out of the car at Quick Store convenience store in Devonport. Sometime after this, he picks up his son. At roughly 7 a.m., he was seen buying 2 bottles of bleach from a Walmart store in Clinton.
So after you left Walmart, is that when you went to this dirt road?
Yes.
Had you been to that dirt road before going to Walmart?
Can you repeat that?
How many times did you go to the dirt road?
Once.
And was that before or after you went to Walmart?
After we went to Walmart.
So then once you got to that dirt road, what happened?
He poured the bleach, and then we left.
Where did he pour the bleach?
By some bushes.
And where were you when this was happening?
In the car.
What did he do with the bleach containers after he poured the bleach?
He put it back in the car.
Once he put the bleach back in the car, what did he do?
He left.
to get back in the car?
Yes.
And where did the two of you go after that?
We went back on that dirt road, and then I asked him where we was, and then he said that we was riding, and then we went to go meet my mom.
Before meeting with his mother, they also stopped at a motorhome in the area, which is where Dinkins was registered as a sex offender with the local authorities, at which point the boy said he saw his father wipe a big knife with bleach.
Now, after you left that dirt road, at some point, were the two of you back in Davenport?
Yes.
Now, Dee, are you familiar with the area of Credit Island?
No.
The morning you were driving around with Henry, at some point, did you go to some area by water?
I don't recall.
At some point, did you go to Henry's RV?
Yes.
What did the two of you do when you got to the RV?
He opened the trunk of the purple Impala, and he grabbed out a bloody knife.
So he opened is it bloody knife
A bloody knife, yeah.
from the trunk of his Impala.
Yes.
What did that knife look like?
A machete type.
What did he do with the knife once he grabbed it?
He wiped it off with bleach.
Where were you when you saw him do that?
I was outside the car or inside.
You were either outside or inside the car?
Yes.
After Henry wiped off the knife with the bleach, what did he do with the knife?
He put it in his RV.
Dee, was that the only time you saw a knife that morning?
Yes.
You said he put the knife in his RV?
Yes.
How did you know that's where he put the knife?
I saw him put it in there.
Where were you when you saw him put the knife in the RV?
In the car.
Were you able to see into the RV from the car?
No.
Then how did you know that's where he put the knife?
Because he walked in there with it and he came back out with nothing.
Did you go into the RV at all?
No.
The mother would eventually be told that her daughter was missing, and the police were alerted.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Langford, LA, NK, FORD,
Date of birth?
8/28 of 1991,
Address?
614 West 63rd Street, apartment number 1,
Phone number?
563
Yep.
676 4247.
Okay. And Henry lives here.
Yeah, I guess so. This is where he told me to come.
Okay.
He don't even know how long she's even been gone.
Yeah. What's your daughter's name?
Breasia, B-R-E-A.
E-A.
S-I-A.
B-R-E-A-S-I-A?
Yes.
Okay.
Terrell, T-E-R-R-E-L-L.
Okay. What's her middle initial?
D.
Her date of birth?
12/4/09.
Okay. What's up, Henry? So when was the last time you saw her?
She was in the house.
Yeah, when was the last time you saw her?
9:30.
Last night?
9:30.
Okay. Okay.
With him.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
She was in the bed when I woke up. She was gone.
She was in the bed?
Yeah.
When you went to bed last night? Okay.
This is crazy, man. This is like, you know what I'm saying? I know she fucking going fucking hysterical, big brother.
Yeah. D-I-N.
K-I-N-S.
Your date of birth, Henry?
August 2nd, 72.
Is this your home address?
No.
What's your address?
It's down by Ralston Carino.
Just a guy, just...
Yeah, I just know that. I
You don't know your
I don't know the
address?
full address.
Do you know your phone number?
Hell no, I don't even know that either. I swear to God, I don't.
Henry, you don't know where your daughter is, you don't know your address, and you don't know your phone number.
No, for real. I'm finna
So,
give it to
buddy,
you now. You think I'll be lying, but
well, no, it's just, it's kind of...
because I don't call myself.
I know, but you gotta know your number. You gotta know your address.
I don't.
So this is your girlfriend's address here?
It's just a good friend.
Okay.
Okay, here go my phone number right here.
I bet people have been banging on it.
563
Or shooting.
726 4078.
4078?
4078.
Okay, what was she last wearing?
In the bed.
What you have on, some shorts?
What color?
I don't remember. I mean, I'm not going to even lie to you. I don't
What's her
remember.
height and weight, you think?
She's a little taller than he is.
She's just tall.
Okay.
She's a little taller than that. She's probably about like this here.
Okay, what's her hair look like?
She had
Brownish,
dreads. Long.
Dreads, yep.
Long.
Long and dreads hair?
Yep.
Like shoulder length or
Down.
middle of the back?
Down here.
Okay. Mid-back, dreads. Right? Is that how we would
Yes.
label that?
Yes.
That you gave her.
The white shirt.
All white?
It's
White,
long.
all white t-shirt, yep.
And you guys don't have alarms or anything on your doors if the door's open?
No.
Okay.
You should get one. You should get one.
It's too late.
And-
I'm talking about getting one.
Listen, I know this sounds dumb. I've lost my kids too.
Right.
Okay. Actually, mine just happened last week, and we went back in and we found them in the bedroom.
No, we just searched.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to who have you called? What
not
doors
called.
have you knocked on?
I don't know these people out here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I called her.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And she told me she was at work. At first, I was riding around looking.
Yeah.
And then me and my son started riding around looking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then
So how long ago has it been, an hour?
it's been a couple hours.
Couple hours?
Couple hours.
Okay.
Couple hours.
Have we called grandmas? Have we called cousins?
That's what I just asked. She the one. I don't know all that. She knows all that.
She called my grandma already.
She
Okay.
knows all that, not me.
Okay. Do we have a picture?
She does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah. She got the picture, big bro.
Who's the girl that lives here?
Andrea.
Andrea? What's Andrea's last name?
Culberson.
Culberson.
He need a picture of her.
I ain't got nothing.
You don't have nothing with you right now. Okay, that's fine. Have we called family?
I've called everybody. I have my
Okay.
uncle out riding around. My mom's
Man,
on her way out here. My
We've been
friend's on their way
everywhere.
out
We've
here.
been every
Okay.
fucking where.
And she's gonna be with a friend inside some apartment,
That's
most
why
likely.
I said I'm gonna still look.
Okay.
We don't know anybody out here though. That's the
Yeah.
thing. She would have never. She would have never. First of all, she would have never woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning, and she would have never.
What you mean? 8 o'clock in the morning.
I'm just saying.
That ain't what I said. I never said.
I know you
Guys,
didn't say that.
this isn't the time to fight.
Exactly. I don't give a fuck about you walking,
Man,
nigga.
listen,
You
man.
lost her though.
How did I fucking lose?
Because you was watching her, Henry. What the fuck do you mean?
But hey,
I'm gone, sir. Come on, D.
listen to me.
Fuck that. I'm gone.
Well, you guys gotta come together right now. This isn't a time to fight about it. Okay. So, well, hey, if you, well, how am I supposed to? What do you want me to do?
I got everything, bro. I got nothing. You see how she stepped on me? You know what I'm saying?
I got no picture. I got no. What do you want me to do?
What am I supposed to do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
All
get
thing
it,
I can do is
Henry.
look.
I get it.
All I can do is look.
I get it, Henry. Henry, let's go inside the apartment one more time. Look, this happens more often than you think. Well, I understand why she's upset. But when I'm trying to help, she can't run away from me.
You can't
I don't
get upset and deal with the issue.
Yes.
You got to keep a level head.
Yeah.
You know that. I learned that a long time ago. Fuck, man.
104 and 105.
How many times have you guys stayed out here?
How many times have I been out here? The kids, this is their first time.
Oh, it's the very first time she's ever stayed here.
104 and 105. Start 4.
And so
She has been over here, but they never stayed.
she has never stayed here.
The daughter out.
Like I said,
So I wonder just,
Daughter saying she was assaulted by the mom, and that the mom is not allowing her to get her things.
I mean,
this is such a small.
we get,
She's not in our look. I'm fucking mad. She gonna open the door, man. She's gonna open.
what's her name?
She's gonna open.
Hi there. Are you Andrea?
Yeah.
Okay, Andrea. What's your date of birth, Andrea?
9383.
9383. And this is 2744, number 8.
Yeah.
And what's your phone number?
563.
Yep.
639. 8716.
8716. So tell me about, like, when was the last time you saw her?
She was here.
When?
What time was that? Probably sleeping like at around 11 midnight. She was here. She was in bed sleeping.
Okay. And you guys never heard her come down, walk out? There's no forced entry or anything like that?
No force entry, no.
Okay. Do you mind if I just come in and take a quick look? I'm not concerned about anything else. I just want to come in because probably 50% of the time we still find them inside the place when this happens. And
Well, I kind of do my face kind of wreck right now.
what's that?
My face is kind of in a wreck, but
Listen, I go in all sorts of places. I don't, what's her name again? Was there any fights or arguments or anything last night? Bree is her name? Where was she sleeping at? Your bed? So where were you guys sleeping at last night? You guys slept out here? Can you look in the closet again? Huh?
that's all closed.
I know, I'm just telling you, you'd be surprised what we've...
I know, right?
So she was sleeping in the bed with her brother? And you guys slept out here? Okay. What time did you guys wake up?
Now, I was still asleep. I don't know what time everybody else got up.
Well, what time did you wake up?
Oh, goodness, honestly, I cannot remember what time I was.
Okay, like 30 minutes ago, 2 hours ago? 2 hours ago? Okay. Hey, does she have any friends out here? Like, has she ever played with any of the neighbors? Okay, are you going to come out and help look or not?
Police start an investigation, which leads to the arrest of Dinkins that day, who charge him for failing to comply with the sex offender requirements. Searches by law enforcement and family were not successful, and it wouldn't be until March 2021 her remains will be discovered by local fishermen. Dinkins will be charged with her murder in May 5th, 2021, and is currently sitting his trial. During this trial, his son has made a shocking confession on the stand.
Do you recall after Breasia was found that an officer came to your house and shared the news?
Yes.
Okay. You then also told police a different story, didn't you?
I didn't tell no cops no different story.
You didn't tell the police that you were present when Breasia was shot?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, you're making me mad and upset.
I understand that. You don't remember, you don't know, or you don't recall?
I don't recall.
You don't recall telling the police that you and Breasia and Henry and Andrea Culberson were all out at the location where she was found and Henry shot her?
I didn't say Andrea was with us.
Oh, who'd you say was with you?
Him, me, and my sister.
Oh, so now you recall, right?
No, I don't. I don't know anything.
You just don't want to answer, do you?
I do, but you're...
What do you recall?
What do I recall?
You obviously recall that Andrea wasn't there, so you recall facts. What do you recall?
Us three there?
At the location where Breasia was killed?
Yes.
Okay. You didn't testify to that today, right?
Yes.
Because that's not true, right?
If you say it's not true.
I'm asking you.
I guess.
I guess, or either it is or it isn't. Either you were there when she was killed or you weren't.
I said, I guess.
I don't accept that answer, sir. Either you were there when she was shot or you weren't.
I was there. Damn.
So you were there.
Yes.
You saw your dad shoot Breasia Terrell.
Yes.
Okay. And how come you didn't say that when the prosecutor asked you? Because it's not the truth, right?
Everything I say is true.
Okay, so the whole story about the bloody knife and going to Walmart, you just conveniently left out the fact that you saw your sister get shot when the prosecutor was asking you?
I didn't leave it out. I didn't speak about it. I hate speaking about it.
Did you and the prosecutor talk about this ahead of time?
In private, yeah.
And you just told her not to ask you about it because you don't like to speak about it?
I didn't tell her not to.
Okay. Well, your testimony today is you saw Henry Dinkins shoot your sister.
Yes.
What kind of gun did he use?
I don't know.
How close were you to the incident?
A couple feet.
Okay, was it a pistol or a long gun?
How am I supposed to know what it is?
You were a couple feet away. That's how
I
you're
maybe
supposed to
saw it,
answer.
but I don't know what it is.
Okay, what color was the gun?
Silver.
Okay, was it a gun that you hold up to your arm like this, or was it one you just hold in your hand?
I don't know.
Okay. Isn't it true that you only come up with this story after you heard someone else talk about it?
No.
If you enjoyed this video, please take the time to like and subscribe. Thank you.